Hello everyone, welcome to United Matters channel. We are coming in here with a story that is not good as Liverpool planning Sofyan Amrabat transfer hijack to Manchester United. Welcome to this channel. Smash like button, comment and share. If you're actually watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. It's Rokan David. You can as well call me Abradi onto this channel. You can also follow us on Twitter at Rokani Media FB. We are planning to open up a Twitter handle for United Matters channel, and you guys will love it, and it might be called UTDMC. It's all about Manchester United. Now we are having Nemanja Vidic hailing Onana and giving Erik ten Hag his flowers for the signing of Onana. And lastly, we have a little bit of Eric Bay update, looking like his transfer to Besiktas and El Nassr are all off, and it looks like United are really going to come up with a very different decision altogether, to either let him be at the club of Manchester United or let him out of the club. That is it, coming in from a very big source. Now we come in here and obviously start it off in a very different style together, and we call in for close to 400 likes on this channel, and let's continue to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do uploading on a daily, because we want to hit 16,000 subscribers. So guys, let's continue subscribing and let's go on and do the needful. Now the person who broke this story comes in from Netherlands, and he works for a certain blog in Netherlands and is known as ADS Sport World. He works for ADNL, and he has confirmed to us that Sofyan Amrabat is close to joining Liverpool. Sources assure Liverpool are on the track to finalize the deal in the coming days for Amrabat. Now, he was the first person to break that story. Then we got in Grammy Bailey, who works for the transfer correspondent for the 90-minute football. He confirmed us that Man United have a deal in place for Fiorentina midfielder Sofyan Amrabat, but risk the transfer falling through as they struggle to offload squad players. Amrabat is growing frustrated, meaning that Amrabat wants to come to Man United, but there is frustration in him that United are really taking long to obviously see the deal over the line. Remember, the deal of Sofyan Amrabat, has taken really quite long, because United agreed personal terms with Amrabat 1 month ago, and that has really gone ahead to linger on for a very long time, because they went in for Rasmus Højlund, and after bringing Rasmus Højlund, they obviously had some time. Remember, Rasmus Højlund was unveiled as a player of Man United on the 5th? Yeah, I think it was the 5th of August at Old Trafford, and now we are coming to 11 days later. Sofyan Amrabat looks like he's losing patience into this deal and might be tempted obviously join Liverpool. And TalkSport have also told us that Manchester United target Sofyan Amrabat has held talks with Liverpool. Amrabat has been on United's ladder all summer, but talks are yet to develop, with the club wary of financial fair play restrictions. You know, when people talk about financial fair play restrictions, I really lose myself and ask myself, what are they really talking about? You know, this has always been a culture that United have gone ahead to obviously hide in. You know, it's a shell where they hide in every time they have questions of why these transfers are really taking long. To me, I don't think it's the transfer, because it's the financial fair play restrictions, because United had a budget of 170 million pounds. That is it. Now, let's count 60 million pounds for Mason Mount, but remember there are 5 million pounds of add-ons, meaning that is 55 million pounds. For Onana, 51 million pounds with 5 million pounds of add-ons, meaning that we got him for 45, and the other ones are add-ons. That adds to 100 million pounds. And Rasmus Højlund, 60 million pounds, meaning that we signed 3 players for 160 million pounds, meaning that out of the 170 we have 10 million pounds. And we went ahead to sell Fred for 13 million pounds. Elanga for 20. That is 33. This other guy, Alex Telles, for 4 million pounds plus 2 million pounds of add-ons. That is close to 40 million pounds. Then, which other player have we sold? If you add on the 1.5 million pounds we got from Birmingham for selling Chongi to Luton, 850,000 pounds for Zidane Iqbal. There is money for Ethan Laird, 750,000 pounds. So we've happened to make some good sales that can obviously sum up to 45 million pounds. Now, why can't we get off 25 million pounds? Because only 20 is needed for the bid to get the deal of Sofyan Amrabat over the line. Let me tell you the fact. It's United playing what we call the delaying game. The Glazers don't want to put themselves in a position of signing another player for Erik ten Hag. Today is 16th. We are left with just 15 days to come to the end of the month, and they just want to use the remaining 2 weeks to obviously take their time and obviously sign Sofyan Amrabat. But Liverpool coming in through has gone ahead to shake the tables of United a little bit, because Sofyan Amrabat rejected Liverpool for the very first time, and Liverpool is now back, and he has gone ahead to reject other offers from Saudi Arabia, from Juventus, and very many other teams to give the priority to Manchester United. Now, Liverpool have held contact with Fiorentina over midfielder Sofyan Amrabat, who has recently appointed new agents. They are working on it as per ADNL, contacts happening through intermediaries. Now, that is Di Marzio coming in from Italy. That's a confirmation that obviously Liverpool are after this player. Now, when you go to Fabrizio Romano, has confirmed to us that Liverpool are now informed of Sofyan Amrabat, as ADNL has gone ahead to report. No formal bid made yet, just contact to be informed on conditions of the deal. No decision made yet. Liverpool are still exploring market to pick new favorite DM. That is it, coming in from Fabrizio Romano. So it's confirmed that this deal is obviously on the ladder of Liverpool, and Sofyan Amrabat is trying to give them audience to see it that they see this deal come through. So is this a plot for the team of Sofyan Amrabat to see to it that United obviously hurries up and they wake it up that the player might go, and they see our reaction? All that and more into the comment section below. What do you make about the transfer hijack of Sofyan Amrabat as being plotted by Liverpool, and what would have been your plan as Manchester United? For me, I don't believe in the financial fair play rule, because we can sign this player in a nick of time. Then Nemanja Vidic has come out and obviously said the following about Onana. Remember, Nemanja Vidic is the captain of United that saw us win very many trophies at this club. He has said, I expect him to be a good replacement for David De Gea. We know that David was important for the club and the team for many years, but I think Onana can bring something different and be important to us. Obviously, he can be important to the club of Manchester United, as you saw him in his first Premier League debut, where he obviously made 6 saves, and out of the 6 saves, 4 were really close, and he put in some good stopping efforts. You know, some people have been calling him not being good at shot stopping, but Onana has gone ahead to shame them that he's also a good shot stopper. And if at all you happen to defend as we defended last season and we get full control of the game, I find it very easy for Onana to win the Golden Glove. 1, 2. I find it also easy for Onana to be named the best goalkeeper in the Prem. That is it. Then he went ahead and obviously said the following about the player of Onana's caliber, that the manager likes to play from behind, and Onana is known to be good goalkeeper with his feet. That is it. So that's first and foremost what he's going to bring. He was at Inter and Ajax teams with a winning mentality, fighting for trophies. This is a very huge point that goes straight into my mind. It's all about mentality. You know, mentality is really great, because however much you are talented and you're not having the right mentality to impact games, then you cannot help your team. Look at Neymar. One thing that's going to hate to lack in his game is the mentality, the right mentality and impact to obviously win these beautiful games of football. and he has for several times gone ahead to ruin his moments, But for Onana, you saw his confidence in the Champions League finale when he even got out of the D and was telling the players of Inter Milan that please go forward, I want to go in for that long ball. And it was really important for the for the way they pressed Man City. And if it was not Lukaku missing out on chances and blocking others to cross the line, then it would have been one of those moments that would have gone ahead to obviously justify the Champions League win for Onana. But that's good to look at, and I think Nemanja Vidic has been so much spot on as far as that point is really concerned. Now let's go to Eric Bailly situation. First linked to Real Sociedad, then to Al Nassr, then to Besiktas, Fulham, and now it looks like things are really stalling and United are really finding the possible ways to get him off the club. And Eric Bailly is now unlikely to join Al Nassr after they turned to Emerick Laporte. Bailly is now exploring other options. He had an offer from Besiktas but has decided not to pursue the deal. So it's on his making of Eric Bailly that is going to hate obviously snub this deal. He doesn't want to go to Turkey, and he believes that even Saudi Arabia is not meant for him. So he believes that he should be staying in the top 5 leagues of Europe because he believes he's just 29 and needs to prove no one on his qualities. I understand that he's a very good player, but what has gone ahead to obviously rigid him at Man United is simple. He's an injury-prone player whom you cannot obviously trust with your season, because when he's playing, looks like he's the best defender in the world, but his unavailability will always come in through and obviously shock you. So for Eric Bailly and Manchester United, I think they need to find a common ground, and after finding a common ground, then that will obviously put them to the levels where they deserve to be, and then find a common agreement for the Ivorian international. But I think this is taking way long. How can United know that the player is going to return and we don't have him in our plans, and not really work for his exit during the preseason? I believe these are deals that United had to do first, and let these players go such that they even enjoy some good preseason in their clubs. That is it. And I ask myself why it's taking long for this player known as Eric Bailly. But I all know that it's going to come to pass, and he's not going to be a United player this season. So let's wait and see how that pans out and how United goes in for that, because it's really looking tricky. Your thoughts on to Liverpool plotting Sofyan Amrabat to United transfer Hijack? Welcome in the comment section below. What do you make about Eric Bailly turning Besiktas down, looking like he's looking for another team? Maybe other offers have been given to him and they've been put on the table. And lastly, Nemanja Vidic giving Onana his flowers for bringing a different style of play better than that of David De Gea at the club of Manchester United. A sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living true God bless you, and my Muslim viewers and subscribers, Barak Lau Fikum.